Hello everybody, GL1 here, and today I'm going to go back, way back in time to 1973 when I got these two toys. Yes, back then these were considered action figures and I was a little boy when I got these. And I got these at Disney World. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, oh, you must have had a good time in Disney World. Well, not that I remember, but that's not why we were there. We were there to see the launching of Skylab. Yes, you see, my father was an engineer and worked on Skylab. Perhaps you never heard of Skylab, but it was a space station, America's first space station in space. You see, NASA had put people on the moon, and they had 400,000 workers, and they didn't want to lose them. They wanted to keep them busy. So they had this idea of let's put something in orbit that gives everybody something to do. So billions of dollars later, they built 4 of these over time, and the first one was launched on a Saturn V rocket in 1973. And here's a picture of Skylab. All right, you see that? Yes, orbiting the Earth. Yes, and no, the Earth is not flat. No, it's not. All right. So Skylab would orbit around the sphere of Earth, all right, and it weighed over 168,000 pounds, which is as much as the largest dinosaurs, the sauropods with the long necks. It weighed it's somewhere smack dab in the middle of the heaviest ones. So, all right, so you're putting a sauropod in space, you're putting it on the end of a rocket and launching it up there. And if you go to Washington, D.C. in the Air and Space Museum, you can walk inside the Skylab, one of the Skylabs. And so when I remember standing outside this chain link fence, and I was just a very, very small boy. And I remember nothing of Disney World, but I do remember standing behind the chain link fence and watching the rocket, the fire and the rocket taking off. And you see, and what we got to remember were these toys. Yes, this is what I remember of Skylab. I do remember having a rocket, one of those Saturn rocket toys, but that's as long since disappeared. But we got these crappy toys. Yes, even then, even as a boy, I thought these were crappy. Yes, I never liked Mickey Mouse and I don't like Donald Duck, but this is what we got. There are other characters, but these are the ones we got. In fact, these are the 2 I like the least, and yet this is what I have. So since 1973, I have been hanging on to these, and thank goodness now I have the toy show where I can express my real feelings about these and about Skylab. So go ahead and study about Skylab, and it is 82 feet long and all that, all the facts, you can look it up, and it was a real laboratory that was powered by solar panels. Yes, the power of the sun. So, all right, well, thank you today for enjoying my review on a Mickey Mouse. You see, this is plastic, and no, you can't paint it. It's the kind of plastic that the paint's going to chip off, but you can move it a little bit, so this is over 50 years old. And here you go, Donald Duck, and what do? They do nothing. You see, they're in action figures. They're in the middle of he's waving and he's running, and that's it. That's what you have. That's the fun. that you can have with these figures. Yes. See, fun back in 1973 was not like the fun you get today. You can watch my hundreds and hundreds of videos and see how much more fun things are now, right? All right, well, take care, and I'll be talking to you soon.